The December yearling sale saw 10 lots sell for six-figure sums and a top lot of 400,000 guineas, the second highest price ever achieved at this sale. The sale topper was a Kodiak half-sister to Group 1 St James's Palace winner Barney Roy, which was enough to attract the interest of the sale's leading buyer, David Redvers, who outpointed underbidder Alistair Donald to sign for the sought-after filly.
Which is quite typical of the sire. Kodiak gets very much a model, which is why he's proving so popular. He's a very, very consistent horse. The pedigree made sense and the filly made sense. You know, you knew what she was going to look like before she walked out the stable door, and she didn't disappoint. So just got to hope now that when the trainer looks under the bonnet, the same thing follows. Very exciting always to buy a sister to a proper Group 1 horse. You come to the December sales occasionally looking to find something that might have slipped through earlier or had a problem. She seemed to be completely uncomplicated and it was a pretty obvious choice. Shapefire loved the pedigree. This is exactly what he's looking to acquire. Top-class fillies that can long-term join the broodmare band, his elite broodmare band he's putting together, and with a bit of luck she can prove she's a decent racehorse in the meantime.
The sale-topping offering and property of breeder's son Bloodstock was the highest price achieved so far at Tattersalls for rookie consigners Hazelwood Bloodstock, which was set up just last year by Adrian and Philippa O'Brien.
She's a sister to one of the top 3-year-olds in Europe this year by a prolific sire of winners in Kodiak and a beautiful, beautiful filly. And it all fell together on the evening. She's such a clean filly, she's a sweet filly, and we knew she'd make plenty, but she did very well in the ring. So we're very pleased and very proud.
Lot 154, consigned by Grove Stud, also attracted plenty of interest, eventually being knocked down to McStay Ferguson Bloodstock for 160,000 guineas. The See the Stars filly is a half-sister to Group 1 Cheveley Park Stakes winner Rochedu Queen, who sold for 2.1 million guineas at the December sale in 2013. Stock from the first crop of Australia continued to prove popular, with a colt by the Derby winner from Dennis Brosnan's Croomhouse Stud selling to MV Magnia for 150,000 guineas. The offering out of listed winner Sweepstake hails from the further family of Zoffany, who is one of several previous Group 1 winning purchases by Coolmore from this consignment, a list which also includes Maybe and Damson. After a successful first buying trip to Tattersalls for Book 1 of the October yearling sale, which resulted in the purchase of a Frankel filly out of Steel Princess for 1.4 million guineas, DMM.com returned to sign for 2 lots at this sale. The first was Lot 164, a Dawn Approach colt and half-brother to Irish Derby winner Trading Leather, who was consigned by Norris Bloodstock and signed for by the Japanese purchaser's representative Johan Gainch for 150,000 guineas. An hour or so later, the same purchaser swooped to secure Lot 184, an Australia colt from Oak Grove Stud, who hails from the family of the stud's homebred champion Al Kazim for 130,000 guineas. After another stellar year on the racecourse for Dark Angel, through the exploits of Harry Angel, Batash and Persuasive, his stock continued to hit the high notes in the sales ring, with Lot 133, a colt from Mount Armstrong Stud from the family of multiple Group 2 winner Premier Loco, selling to Nick Litmaden for 130,000 guineas.
Very fashionable sire, so tempted to sort of look at sire first and foremost, check the mare. You know, she was decent enough herself, but just a really lovely individual. Vetted out really well. That's always important to get one over the line with the vet, and he did that with flying colours. And just thought he was a horse to get on with next year. Good regular type, and should be an early enough runner.
The Godolphin management team were also active during the day, with representative Richard Brown going to 125,000 guineas for a colt by Le Roi des Animaux, the sire of Kentucky Derby and Dubai World Cup winner Animal Kingdom. The Staffordstown consigned offering is out of Alma Mater, a listed winning daughter of Sadler's Wells, and a grandson of the listed winner Alouette, the dam of Group 1 winner Albanova. Just a few lots earlier, the same agent saw off stiff competition from Jill Lamb to secure Lot 90, a filly by Godolphin's resident sire Ifraj, who was bought from Overbury Stud for 120,000 guineas.
I bought her dam 3 years ago in America, or rather I didn't. Richard Brown was over there and he bought her for me. We got a very attractive Violence colt out of her, who is racing in America now and doing very well. He's run 3 times, he's a winner, and he's Group 1 placed, so that's obviously a big help for her. Unfortunately, we didn't get her sold as a foal. We thought we could do a little bit better this year, and we brought her back, and luckily she's thrived, and we've had our reward today. Very happy with how she's gone.